Very excited to talk about the two new additions to the Cleveland Browns. We certainly got a lot bigger this afternoon, adding Dawand Jones from Ohio State and Isaiah McGuire, defensive lineman from the University of Missouri. So really, like with Dawand, we've seen him for a couple of years. Obviously, he's had a very good career at Ohio State. Massive human being. I think you guys will really enjoy him when you get to stand next to him and talk with him and see what he's all about. So he's a player that we're very excited about. It's a premium position, offensive tackle for us, and we're excited to get him in the building. Good thing about Dawand, for a guy his size, he's so nimble and agile. I think if you guys watch his high school basketball highlights, you'll probably see how he moves. There's a lot of good highlights of him out there, pulling, doing things that we ask our guys to do. And really, again, for a guy that size, the athleticism and the quickness really stands out on tape. So we think he can do a lot of things well that we do in our system. And again, really looking forward to seeing him develop as a player. To give you a funny story on Dawand, so I happened to be scouting him 2 years ago at the Oregon game, which is, I believe, the first game of the season for the Buckeyes that year. And I had an unnamed family member watching the game, and they were like, "Who is the right tackle? That's the biggest human being I've ever seen." And that was my first exposure to Dawand up close, and I would second that. So to see a guy that big that moves that well, again, really excited to get him in the mix. So.
Has Miles been supplanted as the best basketball player on the roster?
That would be a great one-on-one game. You guys can go ahead and set that up this spring. It would be fun to watch. So both guys got some pretty good highlight tapes out there. So
Good?
good.
Thank you.
All right.